Hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mel's Gaming here with another The Hunter Call of the Wild video. Now, if you've been following my videos over the past day or so, you'll know that there has been a whole lot of discussion about the clues, what they mean, and what actually the clues even were in some cases. So this is basically now a kind of final update. We have official confirmation on what the three clues actually are, so that means we can properly start guessing. Because yesterday, just before EW went live with their live stream, they posted an image, and when it was first posted, there was a lot of discussion over whether it was in fact an image of the new map. And then there was kind of some talk, which I'm not sure whether it was intended to be sort of a troll or whether it was just some miscommunication that went on, but it kind of then got said that that wasn't a clue at all. And it's now come out today and been confirmed that that was indeed a clue. So there's some confusing stuff going on there, and I must say that there's a lot of confusion over and quite heated discussion over what this map, when it comes out, is going to be. Now, I've seen suggestions ranging from Australia to Asia to somewhere again in America, like a Mexico or Texas desert map. And yeah, and then all the way back to Africa. So there's been a whole lot of different suggestions, and I'm torn between a few of them because I can see the points that have been made for a few are really, really good. And some are like more obvious, and if you follow quite the obvious track that seems to link the three clues together, and then some seem to be slightly more obscure. So it's kind of interesting to actually look at it and see and try and guess where we're meant to go with those clues. Like I said, I'm going to go through all the clues that we've been given thus far again, and we can just basically look at them and see what we think those are. So the first clue that we got, and we were told is a clue, was found on Leighton Lakes in one of the towers, and it is this gourd bottle here on the left. Now, gourd bottles are basically a hollowed out type of plant that can then be used to carry water, seeds, all kinds of things. However, this one does appear to be a water bottle, and you can see that like with the stopper and the strap, it does appear to be a gourd canteen. Now, gourd canteens themselves, again, with all the research I've been doing, they have links to places in Asia, to places in America, and it's now thought that most gourds originated in Africa and then travelled across the world by flotation. So there's kind of a few possibilities where that could go, but the gourd seems to have a couple of strong links to a couple of different places in the world, as well as fairly strong links to water, because like I said, it travels via water, and it's often used as a canteen to carry water in quite arid and dry places. And then in the Call of the Wild Clues chat in the Hunter official Discord, which if you're not in it, make sure to go and join it if you want to keep up with these clues for yourself, Meggles posted just saying, what if Leighton is the second clue, and ... what do Leighton and a gourd bottle have in common? So the first thing that me and a lot of people seemed to think was, what do Leighton Lakes and a gourd bottle have in common? And I think we all kind of went down the same thought path there, thinking that it's water, because obviously gourds, they travel via water, are used to carry water quite often, and Leighton is Leighton Lakes, and it seems to be like the map that has the most water on it that we currently have in game. So there seem to be quite a few strong water links there. And then Meggles also said about us needing to dive deeper for the second part of that Leighton clue. So it was interesting because, again, the saying dive deeper has connotations of water. This is the image that was shared yesterday ahead of EW's live stream. This has been confirmed as being taken on Parque Fernando. People have replicated this picture exactly to a T with the rocks and everything in the same place on Parque Fernando. So we know that this is an already existing map in the game, and as I said yesterday, I made a video talking about the fact that we kind of got trolled a little bit because we got told that it wasn't a clue, and then developments have happened today where we have been told and confirmed that this is a clue. So not really sure what happened there. There seemed to be some kind of miscommunication, or just, like I said, that they were trying to maybe like just have, throw a red herring out there for us. But like I said, a lot of people thought this was a new map. In fact, I didn't recognise it to start off with, and then it kind of got talked about, and people managed to replicate this image with the water there on the middle left, and also that very quite distinctive skyline with that little peak and then a slope. So then we get the idea of, okay, how is Parque tied to this? And then Meggles today posted to recap. The first hint was the gourd, the second was Leighton, and the third was the big image for yesterday's stream assets, Fernando. What might these things have in common? What are the ties that bind? Now, we know Leighton is Leighton Lakes, we know Fernando is Parque Fernando. I have even seen people suggesting that Leighton is not referring to the map, it's referring to a person called Leighton, and that Fernando might be referring to a song rather than the map. So, I don't know. Personally, I was taking it at face value and thinking Leighton as the map and Fernando as the map, and trying to tie the gorge to Leighton Lakes and Leighton Lakes to Fernando, because you need to try and see what all three of those things have in common and what tie them together. There has even been suggestions that the what are the ties that bind, that might be some kind of hint. Now, I've seen everything from song lyrics to different, like I said, people and places in the world where these things could possibly be linked to. And actually, some of the stuff is really impressive. Like I said, like people that have dug deeper on the internet and found like links to people called Leighton and their exploration across the world and in America and that kind of thing. It's really interesting to see those kind of ideas coming forward. I don't know. I'm going to say that now. Nobody knows. No matter what anybody says, none of us know 100% for certain what this map is going to be. I'm happy to hold my hands up, like I said in yesterday's video, and say, oh, I made a guess, it was completely wrong. Initially, I thought it was Africa. I'm now not thinking it's Africa. And to be honest, I'm torn between a few different things. If we see another Africa map, if that was to be a thing, there's a lot of species we could see. Even TK in yesterday's stream said about how many awesome new species there could be. If it's Australia, I would hope that we'll see more than just an Australian sort of desert map, because I wouldn't want to just see maybe new species as kangaroos and camels and then have feral pigs, feral goats, and, you know, species that we've already got. I wouldn't be so keen on seeing that many species we've already got for only a couple of new ones. However, if we got Australia and we had something like we do in the Hunter Classic, with where we have the water buffalo, the rooster, and the samba deer, and the magpie geese, that could be potentially very exciting. And like I said, there's been like people that have tied these to different things, and there is like enough evidence to suggest that maybe it is tied to Australia, but I don't know. Like I said, there's even been suggestions of places in Asia because of the gourd bottle itself. So there's a lot of clues and there's a lot of discussion going on about this at the moment across the various different platforms that this game has social media platforms on, such as Discord and the Facebook group. And like I said, to be honest, no one knows anything for certain. I will keep updating as best as I can. I hope it hasn't been too irritating, the fact that I've done 3 videos on this in the past couple of days, but there was a lot of confusion about what was a clue, what wasn't a clue, and just those kind of things, and I really just wanted to make it clear what has been now confirmed as a clue so that you guys can guess for yourselves. So that's why I've done 3 in quite quick succession, which is something I wouldn't normally do, but if I make a video and then something ends up being changed, like the fact that we got told that that map picture wasn't a clue, and now it's been confirmed that it is, I'd rather update you and be honest that that has changed. That is something I will always do in this channel, is I only tell you what is known at the time. Of course, as soon as we get anything concrete, if we get a reveal trailer, if we get anything that gives us any more indication as to what this new map could be, I will, of course, I'll post about it probably within an hour or 2 of it being announced somewhere. So hopefully that will be something worth sticking around for. But like I said, no matter what anyone says, no one knows except the devs what is actually being planned to come out. I would hope that it's going to be a map somewhere with a few whole new species, maybe, hopefully not too many that have been sort of copied and pasted over from other maps. And yeah, hopefully there'll be some new exciting stuff for us to see in the near future. I would expect to see something a little bit more concrete fairly soon, as we normally expect a map at sort of the end of June and the end of December, so I would hope that it won't be too far along the line that we do see a new map, or at least the confirmation of the new map, I mean. So anyway, thank you for being patient and sticking with this if you've watched the last couple of videos as well. I really, really appreciate it. And like I said, thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully we'll know soon what's going to come out of this, because I'm really excited. And yeah, let me know down in the comments if you have any more ideas, and if you come across anything and it just fits too perfectly, just tell me. I'm always interested to hear what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.